Hey. Oh, hey. How's it going? Are you okay? You kind of look like you just saw a ghost. Well, I just found out I just got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Oh, wow. Yeah. I guess that's it. No, hold on, wait. Did the physician you just saw tell you that? Well, no, honestly, the neurologist didn't really say much of anything. I guess with everything I've heard about Parkinson's disease up until now, I just feel like it's only a matter of time. I want to challenge you on that idea a little bit, though. Did he give you some kind of like life expectancy or statistics to show you that there's a higher probability that he just gave me a prescription for carbidopa, levodopa, and whatever it's called, and said to take the medication twice a day and give him a call back in a few weeks and see how it's doing? That's kind of interesting. So basically, you don't have any information to go off of other than the diagnosis. That's all the information I got, really. I don't even know what to expect right now. Okay. Well, why don't we look it up? Hi friends, and welcome to the Parkinson's Disease Education channel. Today I have a very special topic to discuss with you, which you've probably guessed from the title and from the introduction what it's going to be. This is number 3 of our PD Mythbust series, in which we're going to discuss whether or not Parkinson's disease is in and of itself a fatal diagnosis. It goes without saying that just hearing from me as a doctor of physical therapy, I'm a healthcare professional. I don't have Parkinson's disease, so obviously I don't know what it's like truly to walk in your shoes. I did what I thought would be the best idea, and that was to get people with Parkinson's disease to speak for themselves and to answer this question. So before you watch their reactions, I wanted to give you a little bit of background. One of these individuals is a person I've treated as a physical therapist locally. The other 3 are friends of mine. They are connected with me online, one of which you'll recognize if you follow the Life with Parkinson's channel. Before they recorded their responses, all I had said to them was, I want your candid reaction to this statement. And the statement was, Parkinson's disease is a death sentence. Here's what they had to say. So Chuck, what's your response to this statement? Parkinson's disease is a death sentence.
I think that's totally false. I've had Parkinson's for 17 years now, and although my life has changed, I still enjoy life, love my family, love to go, love good food, love good books, and I would encourage anybody to keep a positive attitude because there's still lots of life left to be lived.
Hello, Michael. This is Ian. So I was diagnosed back in 2002 at the age of 25. I'm currently 46 now. So I've been battling Parkinson's disease for about 21 years. Having Parkinson's disease is a death sentence. Honestly, it can be, but only if you allow it to be. I just think back as far as when I was diagnosed back in 2002. Back in 2002, there wasn't so much social media or Facebook or all these Parkinson's group supports that we have on. I felt like I was alone back then, and had I known back then that all these supports were available, I would have probably been better off. But you're diagnosed with Parkinson's and you're freak out, yeah. You do get scared as far as what's going to happen to you in your life, and but I strongly encourage everyone to be more knowledgeable. Get to know Parkinson's. Come to terms with the diagnosed. First of all, go through your grievance stage. Come to terms with the diagnosed and just learn as much as you can from Parkinson's. Learn all the symptoms. Learn all the different symptoms we all do experience differently. Be knowledgeable of what you're dealing with. And so because basically it comes down to this: you have to do what's right for you, because nobody else is walking in your shoes but you. So hopefully, Michael, this was what you were looking for. Take care and never give up.
Hi, Michael. The answer to your first question is I got diagnosed with Parkinson's in the year 2012. So I'm going into my 11th year. And is Parkinson's a death sentence? No, birth was a death sentence. As soon as I was born, I was that much closer to death. Who knows what I'm going to die from? That's about all I can say about it. Talk to you later.
Hey Michael, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in May of 2017. Actually on May 28th, 2017. So I am coming up on my 6-year anniversary. Now, to the question of, is Parkinson's disease a death sentence? Well, I think being born is a death sentence. It really doesn't matter what gets us. It's how we live that matters the most. I think I might get a little bit of a pushback out there, but I think with every situation, it's up to us to find our silver lining. So, I know how tough it is to have a chronic illness. I know how hard it is to live with Parkinson's disease every day, and sometimes, I want to give up and just throw in the towel and go, this just isn't fun anymore. But there are opportunities out there to meet new people. There are opportunities out there to do new things. Even with Parkinson's disease, there are opportunities, and it's up to us to find them and to take them and to make the most of what we can with a crappy disease. Let's be honest. It isn't fun. It's crappy. It's hard. It's difficult. We do something of ourselves every day, but a death sentence it is not on its own. Thank you for giving me the chance to respond to this very important question.
So there you have it. Each individual lets you know how long they've had Parkinson's disease and what they feel about that very controversial statement. If you won't take my word for it, I hope you at least listen to what they have to say. Each individual you heard from in this video today has young onset Parkinson's disease. So those of you who have been diagnosed after 65 or older, there's probably even more of a chance for you to make a difference. Now, I did some teaser videos on this topic before that you probably saw on this channel. There was a short I did entitled True or False, Parkinson's Disease is Fatal. It had some varying titles on other forms of social media, but you get the point. Anyway, some responses basically were adamant about the fact that Parkinson's disease is fatal. It causes multiple health problems that can ultimately result in death, which of course is true. But as you heard from Ian, it makes a difference whether or not you do something about it or not. Many of the complications that come along with Parkinson's disease are not due to the disease itself. They're secondary impairments that come along as the disease progresses. Cognitive changes, dementia, things of that nature aren't 100% in our control. But as we discussed in other videos, I think, if I haven't, I need to discuss it with you. Exercise is one thing that can really help cognition. It also helps with strength, balance, flexibility, mood, non-motor symptoms such as constipation, anxiety, depression, apathy, dyskinesia, dystonia, breathing problems. All of those things are potential non-motor symptoms of Parkinson's disease that can crop up, but they are symptoms that are manageable if they're taken care of correctly, and especially if they're taken care of early on. So am I going to say that there is no chance that Parkinson's disease might ultimately result in your death? Absolutely not. But it's up to you how you approach it. If you look at it with a high degree of hope and that you have control with the right people in your corner, then you're going to have a much better outcome than somebody that resigns to their diagnosis and languishes as a result. Diagnosis of Parkinson's disease is scary for people. I, for one, am an advocate that it should never be scary, because for the one reason that there is so much to be done to help with the disease, to help the negative progression. Medication is important, but there are support groups so that you can be with other people with Parkinson's disease, share your struggles, share your successes, have a community. There are exercise protocols that are research proven to improve flexibility, balance, fall risk, your ability to walk, posture, all of those negative physical changes that some of them will still be there, but to the degree that they progress has so much to do with what you do to approach the situation, to take the bull by the horns. Parkinson's disease results in cognitive issues. It results in mood problems. There's a law in psychology that what you focus on, you get more of. So if you focus on the negative, you will go into a negative spiral, and you probably will die because you're not fighting against the disease. You're not being proactive. Focusing on the positive and putting a locus on control on yourself, because you can control you. You can control your mindset, and you can control your actions. Please don't take this as browbeating the audience. I'm not trying to do that whatsoever. I'm trying to encourage you and trying to empower you, and I do hope that you take my message in the love that it's meant to share, and that you will run with it. And as I said before, take the bull by the horns, kick Parkinson's in the butt like you should, because you're a warrior. Again, hope is the ultimate and abundant message in this video. And what I want you to understand is that if you're diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, if you're watching this and you've just been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, which I hope you have, because this channel is perfect for you. This channel is the perfect place for you to get information that you should have gotten the first time you stepped into a neurologist's office, but you didn't. You didn't get it because in our healthcare systems, there's not enough time and not enough focus on prevention. That's what I'm here for. And that's what I try to educate my patients on locally when I'm treating people, is that there is so much you can do about this. Not all of it's preventable. Not all of it will go away or get better, but it can be managed. And that's the ultimate point. That's all I'm gonna say for this video. I feel like I've said too much, but know that I love you. I can't wait to see you in the next video. As always, be empowered.